Hello folks, this is Jeff with the Junkyard Kid channel, and today we are going to be bringing you a video of what's happening here at the shop at J&J Repair and Restoration. So let's spin this phone around and hope I can run this gimbal like I'm supposed to and show what's going on in the shop. First of all, we'll take a walk over to this Roadrunner. Tyler's been making good progress on this one. I don't know if this was shown the last time or not, but we got the Hydro Boost set up in there with the Willwood master cylinder. The nice advantage about the Hydro Boost versus a vacuum power brake booster, one thing, they're a little bit more compact, but more importantly, if you have an engine with a pretty good cam where the vacuum is a little low, you don't have to worry about a low vacuum source and power brake set. When you get up to a stop sign and pump it twice, you're out of brake boost. And we walk to the inside of it. Dash has been installed. Instrument cluster's in. That is a Dakota digital setup. I really like using them. They just have some nice features and has an original pairing look yet. Also, this will be getting the factory AM/FM radio that has been converted. All modern internals, including Bluetooth, which is a pretty nice feature to have. And also, we have a headliner that's been installed. That turned out really good. Tyler did an excellent job on that. So it's coming along pretty good. Plan is to have this ready to go to the customer, I'm guessing probably late spring, maybe early summer. And over here we got the 59 Edsel Corsair barn find. Getting down on that, making progress. This isn't getting a complete restoration by any means. I picked it up, got it running. It actually has a 390 out of like probably a 64 Mercury that was put in it who knows how many decades ago, and took the 2-barrel carbon intake off, put the 4-barrel on factory style, painted the valve covers and air cleaner to give it the appearance that it's the factory 361, which is what this would have actually had from new. And if you look here, you can see a whole bunch of spray outs and also front fenders that are polished up, the tops of them. The customer probably is going to take care of the rest because he runs a used car dealership and can do some of the detail work. But the reason I polished these up is I found a different hood, even a matching color, because the other one was beat up pretty badly. But you can see a lot of giant rust spots where someone was attempting to do some body work or something on it. And he just does not like the rusty spots. So we're going to sand them down, sand the whole hood, strip it basically, and respray it. So I had to do some work and get the color matched up, which I got a couple here. I believe this is, yep, this is the one that we're going to be using, and it is an extremely close match. This also got a new headliner put in it. This thing, when I got it, was completely moused out. I mean, it stunk terrible. And ozone machine definitely helped the smell after cleaning all the mouse crud out. And this has got a new headliner that Monty from Bismarck does a poster work. I was able to talk him into coming out and installing that. Because on these particular cars, as you might notice, we have a rear window and windshield out. The headliner on these actually wraps around this pinch weld here. So to do it properly, the front and back glass got to be out, which the windshield was cracked. We're going to be replacing. And the back window had a rubber seal around it, was really cracked up. So they both needed to be pulled out anyway. So it all works out pretty nice. And my phone's being quiet. There we go. Still learning this gimbal. Might take me a year or 3 at this rate. And over here, we have a whole bunch of taillights. These are for a 58 Edsel, specifically the big series Edsel, like the Corsair and Citation. These boomerang ones are for a station wagon, and I actually have these reproduced and sell them. I also carry the lenses for like the smaller series Edsels, which would be the Rangers and Pacers, and also have just started got in contact with a fellow and are having the lenses, going to be supplying lenses, basically any lens for a 58 to 60 Edsel I'm going to be having for sale. So you need any of them, hit me up. You can put a message in their comments and we can get you taken care of. And we're going to sneak over here. I got something I'm going to show you quick like, as my gimbal's having its own mind again. Flip on the light. Oh, come on, you don't need to be following anything other than what I want you to do. Under the blanket here, I got something kind of neat. This is for my own project. On my own car, I should say. We got a pair of seats here for a 67 Camaro that I own. That actually has been in this area since new. Someday I'll have to give a little feature video on that particular car. So we'll swing back around. Not too much else exciting over here. And let's swing over to the old part of the shop. Because the area we're walking in and what I was in was all added on around 2010. That little back part where the seats were about 2012, I believe, or 13. And over here, got a few engines I can show you that I may have shown already, but they're still fun to look at, especially this little monster. This is a small block 400 with, as you can see, twin turbo setup. This has been a project that's been going on. Well, I shouldn't say going on for a while. It's been sitting here a while. Out in the one storage building, I have a 79 Camaro Z28 that we started on quite a few years ago. And customer, we just had to put it in the shelf for a while. But we're going to be getting back to working on this once that Roadrunner is done. And this goes in there. So this will definitely be an exciting one to test drive. And this will also be run on the dyno over at Jesse's at Rev Search with the twin turbos. I already dynoed it without the turbos because it has solid copper head gaskets. That's how it was built to handle the boost. And them need to be retorqued once it's heat cycled. So now if you can imagine putting this thing in a car and then running it in and trying to retorque them head bolts with this turbo setup on, that just wouldn't happen without a lot of disassembly. So without the turbos, I made, I think, around 430 horse. With the boost that we're going to be putting through this, which is going to be pretty conservative because he wants to keep it a pump gas combination, we should probably get pretty close to doubling that. And then, okay, you rotten bugger, quit focusing on stuff, except what I want you to do. Oh, there we go again. Here we go. Over here, we have a short block. This is going to be going in that 58 Edsel wagon that I showed in the Dolly Barn video, I think a couple weeks ago. Got the rods and pistons in it, timing setup. What this is a 60 over 352. So it's just one cube over the stock 361 that would have been in it. And that's slowly coming together. Under the blanket there is a 292Y block. That's just the block right now. I got all the other pieces for it. Another one we get to start putting together. That goes in that 60 Edsel 2-door post that also is over in a Dolly Barn. And the Edsels convertible that used to belong to my dad before he passed got moved over here. Slowly working on getting the interior done on it. Got the sound insulation in it, and ordered new top cylinders and motor because that passenger cylinder over there is leaking. So I just decided to replace the whole works, give it a new lease in life. And that pretty well wraps up what we got going on here at J&J Repair and Restoration. So until next time, we will talk to you later.